Hey everybody, it's Chief Meteorologist Brad Benovich. Hope you're having a great Friday. Today's topic, though, is the space station. Forecaster Larry Sprinkle is going to talk about the International Space Station, something near and dear to my heart as well. I love observing the International Space Station. Every night that it flies over Charlotte that it's visible, I usually post something, and I love to go out and take pictures of it. And we'll always kind of give you a heads up beforehand. But Larry's going to talk more about the International Space Station.
I have been fascinated with this for many years. I'm sure a lot of you have too. A little bit later, I'll tell you how you can actually see the International Space Station from wherever you live, from wherever you are. It cruises around at 248 miles high, 248 miles above us, compared to a jet airplane that cruises around at about 35,000 feet, or a hot air balloon that floats around at about 1,000 feet. The International Space Station is a space laboratory. It's been in orbit since 1998, occupied with scientists since the year 2000, and those scientists actually live there in a living, working environment where they do some really amazing experiments in biology, in physics, astronomy, even in meteorology. This is Hurricane Florence. You can see some incredible pictures and video taken from the International Space Station so we can learn about hurricanes, the size of them, and then you can see just remarkable video taken right there. Here's some interesting facts and figures. The International Space Station circles Earth every 90 minutes, moving at 17,500 miles per hour. It takes 92 minutes to go around, as we said, about 92 minutes to go around Earth, and that's about 15 and a half orbits per day. It weighs about 1 million pounds, and inside it occupies the area of what is about a football field in size. That's a lot of room there. It has 52 computers that control what goes on inside the International Space Station. It can carry a crew of 6, has 2 bathrooms, and a gym. Inside the International Space Station are Andrew Morgan, Oleg Skripaka, he's a Russian, and Jessica Meir, 2 Americans and 1 Russian, and joined now by 3 more scientists, 2 Russian cosmonauts and an American astronaut by the name of Chris Cassidy. They were taken up in a Soyuz rocket, and there are now 6 people up there. The 3 that you saw earlier will return to Earth on April 17th. And I love the video that you see. This is some incredible video taken at night. The lights you see are lights of cities around the world. As it flies at 17,500 miles per hour, you can actually see the horizon there. And occasionally you'll see the flashes of light like that from thunderstorms. Just incredible right there. The brightest objects, by the way, in the night sky are the moon, the planet Venus, and the International Space Station. That's right. The brightest objects at night are the moon, Venus, and the International Space Station. In just a minute, I'm going to tell you how you can go out and see the ISS at night. Here's some video taken of in orbit. This is some of the astronauts who are actually outside the ISS doing some work out there. They're buckling in right there because it's that weightless environment. You have to kind of latch on, buckle on there. You don't want to get lost out in space right there. What incredible video. Just when you can look down at Earth from about 248 miles out there. Here's another video of a spacewalk that they did looking down on Earth. You can see the clouds, you can see some of the land out there, and you can actually see something floating around out there. I think that was a bag that they just kind of let go right there. It'll go into orbit, by the way. And here's another great shot of Earth. That's probably the Sahara Desert right there, taken from, as we said, about 248 miles above us, circulating around out there. This is one of the scientists doing some work on a computer up there, and you can see all the technology that they have around there. That's pretty amazing stuff as they circle around at an altitude of about 250 miles. And it's just amazing to me some of the things that they do up there. They have to eat, and this is one of the crews. Food is a very important part of what they do. Most of the food is vacuum packed, but they do occasionally have some canned food, and you can just see some of the food that they're enjoying up there. They say it's not the tastiest, but you know, you got to eat. And they definitely have some food up there at the International Space Station. All right, how to view it, when to view it, the length of time, the maximum height, the direction the ISS appears and disappears, all that you can learn when you log on to spotthestation.org. NASA runs this, so you can log on to spotthestation.org and you can sign up to get emails to tell you when you can actually see the International Space Station from wherever you live, from wherever you are.
Thanks, Larry. Yeah, just I love the space station. It's one of those cool things when you realize that thing is flying overhead when you go out and look at it. I know a lot of folks and a lot of parents and kids will tell me, they don't think it's a big deal, and then I tell them about it, and you'll go outside and see it, and it's like, wow, my kids, the first time they did it, they're like, really, there's astronauts up there? And they used to wave to them, and thinking they could see them. So we will always post that, but I will tell you that a great app, if you don't want to rely on looking at my tweets and my Facebook post, there's a great app called ISS Spotter. There it is right there. It'll show you the real-time position of the space station. And again, let me go back. You can see that app on there. ISS Spotter, if you have iOS, look for it Android. It's really great. It's free. You can sign up for text alerts as well. That's Weather School for today, April 10th. We are going to take spring break next week. CMS and a lot of other schools I know are doing spring break. My kids are still doing spring break, even though we're doing virtually. So we will take a week off, but we're probably going to resume this after spring break is over. Please have a blessed and happy weekend for the Easter holiday.